It's movie trailer time, and today we have The Wolfman, the long-awaited reboot nobody really asked for. But hey, Universal has to dust off those old properties and slap them with a grim, brooding coat of paint just to justify their existence. Judging by the trailer, this one's shaping up to be an absolute masterpiece of mediocrity. So let's dive into what looks like a cinematic train wreck. So the plot revolves around Blake, a guy who inherits a spooky farmhouse in Oregon after his estranged dad goes missing. Naturally, he drags his wife Charlotte and his daughter Ginger along because nothing says fresh start like moving your family into a moldy death trap in the middle of nowhere. Spoiler alert, a werewolf shows up, bites Blake, and that's when all chaos breaks loose. Shocking, right? Here's the problem. The trailer acts like it's some grand reinvention of the Wolfman, but it's not. It's the same old man turns into a monster we've seen 100 times before, except now it's bogged down with moody cinematography and characters who look like they'd rather be somewhere else. Christopher Abbott plays Blake, a man who's so emotionally repressed he makes cardboard look expressive. Seriously, he spends most of the trailer either staring blankly into the middle distance or yelling in pain as he turns into a wolf. Julie Garner is wasted as his wife Charlotte, who spends the whole time looking concerned and delivering bland dialogue like, "What's happening to you?" Matilda Firth is the daughter. She's there, I guess, to scream and look traumatized. Real Oscar-worthy stuff. Everything in this trailer is drenched in gray and blue hues because apparently color is for movies that actually want to entertain you. The trailer tries to sell you on this deep, introspective horror film, but it comes off as self-important and tedious. I mean, where's the fun? Where's the energy? This is the Wolfman for crying out loud. You're supposed to embrace the monster movie madness, not turn it into an angsty therapy session. But no, we have to sit through endless scenes of Blake brooding while his wife gives him the sad looks. So, is it at least scary? Not from what I've seen. Sure, there's a few shots of blood splattering and claws tearing through doors, but none of it feels remotely original. Even the transformation scene, which should be the highlight of any werewolf movie, looks like it was ripped straight out of a bad Underworld sequel. It's all CGI heavy and completely lacks that visceral punch of practical effects. Leigh Whannell directed this, which is surprising because he's actually made some good horror movies, like Invisible Man. But here, it feels like he's trying way too hard to make this an elevated horror movie, instead of just letting it be a fun monster flick. The results? A movie that's pretentious, joyless, and utterly forgettable. So to sum it up, The Wolfman looks like a lifeless slog of a movie that takes itself way too seriously. The performances are dull, the story is predictable, and the horror is about as effective as a wet paper bag. If you're looking for a good time at the movies, this isn't it. If you're looking for a cure for insomnia, though, you're in luck. So until next time, later, nerds.